Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready up?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground. Dowdle keeps away from one. And they send him out of bounds right as he was coming up to that marker, Brock. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
On the set.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. This is Dowdle on 2nd down. And he'll give them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Ready.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Check,
2nd and a yard.
Down. Ready?
On the ground again with Dowdle. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
27 yards. That's good.
Let's go.
Panthers.
From the pistol, it's Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. His first throw is an interception. 30. To 10. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown.
Kid, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Well, Brock,
off
hopefully
for
some short
Carolina.
memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And they send their back in motion right. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Right away they get to him again. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn will pick it off. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore, they play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Took his shot at 6 that time, and it sets up 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Set, pause, red. 45, hut.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throwing to the back of the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Into the hands of Leggett. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 20-zip lead. It was Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Panthers push their lead to 21-zip already.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Ready.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
2nd and 10.
On the draw with Robinson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Air it out on third. Has him on a quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Falcon first down. Throwing now, Thompson Robinson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Come on. Hey. Look at 19 Lions.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Finds his back, it's Robinson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. Again, left side, here's Robinson. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. TTR to throw it. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 21-0 our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Good running. Rips off about 7. They're still short. 4th down coming up. Offensive line fast. They'll throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That play good for 17 and a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready?
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Claws red. Set.
Young working from the gun. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Drill green. Set hut. 6. Mega. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. They're going for it. Young. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Starting this drive with a design run. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Robinson up the middle. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot? That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Out of the gun, Young escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Black shot. Let's go. Black 40. Slide blue. Set.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. To throw, Thompson Robinson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's on target to Moore. It's a race down the right side. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game.
Falcons 7.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost him the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. Like, you just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here's Thompson Robinson. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 12-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Here we set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Ready. Black, 95. Blue striker. Ready.
Second and 10 now. Young's going to try again. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 33-yard line.
Okay, ready.
First down now, ball at the 33.
60 average. 60. Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's DTR. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. Has room down the left sideline. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. The Gents with a return here. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
Down. Pause red. 50. Green. Needle blue.
It's Young to throw here on first. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard
Ready.
line.
Field. Black.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Gotta figure out this third down here. Here's Young to throw. This is Liggett working the left side. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west. Right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you can run into problems just like that.
And he gets this forward to the 19. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black shot. 60 red. Set.
Young looking to throw. Forced out to his right. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player. As they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Come on, come on. Set.
This plays a design run. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Panthers dive on this one first.
You could almost feel the eyes of those defenders like saucers. They see a quarterback in the open field, and all they want to do is knock him out. Or in this case, knock the ball loose. Job well done.
Here comes the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down in. At the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Falcon 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Now Penix off the play action. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A little cut by his running back. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. A little surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turn it over on downs. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Blue, 32. Black Ultra. Set.
Young to throw it. Going deep here for the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board they go for second.
A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
Here we go. Claws red.
Now it's Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now. Black, 95.
Young on 1st and 10. Brings in the lob pass. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Young hangs on to it. And that's already just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
That was Tanaroa McMillan he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Ready.
Rush coming for Young. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21.
Panthers 35, Falcons 14. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger.
They put Mooney in motion right. 1st and 10 are under Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Play fake. Penix bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. Galloping inside the 40. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Penix on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Again, Penix to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Edwards. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Baker with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
It's an option right that begins this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the gun, Young. Trying for the deep ball. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
He's trying to go deep again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout. Just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Penix now on 1st down. One pass blocking. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Penix looking to pass. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Looking quickly here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Play action, here's Penix. On him again, he goes down again. And a couple couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts his offense and his quarterback way off schedule.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
On the double.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow. Ready.
Trying it left side. Dowdle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second soon. They got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Claude Ray. Set.
Young working from the gun. Throwing this one back of the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That is Lewis Seen. And the Falcons will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
On first down, here's Penix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Offense in a hurry up here. From the gun, it's Robinson. Get some space around midfield. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
A gain of a yard.
Penix here from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. We'll take a pause now. We saw him get blasted at the end of that run, and he's in some distress following the play. Team personnel heading out to help him. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They're going to run it. So this is Trevor Etienne. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. Ready?
Etienne again. Oh, the football's loose. The Falcons bring it in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Hey, a normal old stop on 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff for Dowdle, running right. And on first down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Trying it right side with Etienne. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th. Back to throw it. He finds it beyond the marker. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive. It's all just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Right, 97. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Chased out to his right. His lofty little throw is going to wind up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Young again. Has him running the comeback. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll run here. Etienne. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go. Cut.
Looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. And that is the jet set to end this game and seal this win. Touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And send him over right. On 1st down, here's Penix. A little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Motion the tight end over. On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. From the shotgun, Penix. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. There he goes, right sideline. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
At the 23-yard line.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. It's a design boot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
They're drawn up for him. Oh, Penix lost it. But it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. They'll run it with Robinson. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Ready, set.
We've set it downs for them from the 31.
Smash, red. Here we go. Blue, 32. Set.
They're going to pass it here. Going all the way to the end zone here. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Panthers continue piling it on here in the 4th. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead.
Falcons 28.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Kickoff for Carolina.
He fields it from the 8. He lost the football. Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. And they pick him off again. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Catch is made in close. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers throwing 6 more on the blowout. And after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again.
Panthers 70. Falcons 28.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And they're continuing to survive among the final